On a cosmic scale, the solar system is our own backyard, and within it there are certain things that appear to not match our expected understanding as to how it should work. The fingerprints of gravity at the edge of the solar system have pointed us on several occasions toward the existence of objects we cannot see. Welcome then, and join me, the Cosmic Skipper, as we ask if there is an as yet undiscovered planet lurking out there, and whether the history of strangeness at the edge of the solar system merits our current focus. In the mid-19th century, scientists had determined using Newton's laws of motion and gravitation that the orbit of Uranus was gravitationally affected by something unknown, and by focusing on a specific section of the sky, Neptune was discovered in 1846 as a result. Fast forward 180 years, and recent observations at the outer edges of our solar system are once again revealing an intriguing gravitational phenomena. All indications point to the presence of an unidentified object exerting a gravitational pull on Kuiper Belt objects in its vicinity. Just like in the early 19th century, scientists are once again theorizing whether this object is a planet or something entirely different. In the 19th century, the prominent astronomer Percival Lowell dedicated his life to finding a hypothetical ninth planet, often referred to as Planet X, which he believed was responsible for the irregularities in the orbits of Neptune and Uranus. His efforts eventually led to the discovery of Pluto in 1930. For a while, Pluto was considered a candidate for Planet X. However, as the 20th century progressed, it became clear that it was too small to account for the gravitational influence on Neptune and Uranus, with the irregularities now being correctly attributed to the known planets. Consequently, the Planet X hypothesis seemed to have been answered. It all comes down to the irregular orbits of objects within the Kuiper Belt, a vast region beyond Neptune comprising numerous dwarf planets and frozen objects. Within this region there are objects such as Sedna, Eris 2004 VN112, 2012 VP113, whose orbital inclination is far higher than the relatively flat plane the rest of the solar system objects orbit along. What's more, many of these objects are clustered in a similar direction that is difficult to explain without the influence of another large object in the outer solar system. Caltech scientists Mike Brown and Konstantin Batygin proposed in 2016 the existence of a massive undiscovered planet in the outer reaches of the solar system. Through mathematical modelling and computer simulations, their study suggests that the gravitational influence of this planet could explain the observed clustering and inclinations these trans-Neptunian objects in the Kuiper Belt are exhibiting. Further, the inclination and clustering of these objects is statistically significant, indicating that their orbital orientations are unlikely to be the result of random chance, which further supports the Planet X hypothesis. Although no direct observation of this planet has been made yet, scientists have inferred its possible characteristics. If it exists, its orbit would be highly elliptical, with an estimated farthest distance from the Sun around 600 times that of Earth. It is believed to have an icier composition with a solid core, resembling the ice giants Uranus and Neptune, with a similar size and mass approximately 10 times that of Earth. Some theories suggest it formed in its current location, although this scenario is considered unlikely. Another intriguing possibility is that it was captured from another star during the Sun's time in a stellar cluster. However, statistically, this scenario presents challenges, and a more favoured hypothesis proposes that it formed close to the Sun, and underwent a significant orbital modification during its interactions with Jupiter, Saturn, and passing stars. Discovering a planet in the outer reaches of the solar system poses a considerable challenge. Current astronomical surveys are not specifically designed to locate a single object, making the search complex and time-consuming. However, the Subaru telescope in Hawaii, known for detecting faint objects, has been the primary instrument used in the search. The upcoming Vera-Rubin telescope, set to begin operation in 2024, will systematically survey the sky and potentially unveil the elusive planet. There is an intriguing and unconventional possibility that the mysterious gravitational influence is not caused by a planet, but actually by a black hole. The observed gravitational effects on distant objects could be explained by a small black hole or ultra-concentrated dark matter. Primordial black holes formed in the early stages of the universe could have the necessary mass to account for the gravitational impact attributed to Planet X. Unlike other black holes, these objects could be relatively small, the size of a bowling ball, making them harder to detect with current telescopes. It seems that history is repeating itself. Just as it took a quarter of a century to discover that Neptune was responsible for the orbital peculiarities of Uranus, it is likely that with time we will unravel whether this new object is indeed a hidden planet, or an exotic entity like a black hole. What do you think this object could be? Let me know by leaving a comment. Again, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.